What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I'm by myself. It's a little bit of a different kind of video. Today I actually wanted to talk about how I got through nursing school and how I got a 4.0 in nursing school. If I did it, so can you. So that's why we're here. Okay, so a little background on me. I actually just finished nursing school. I haven't graduated yet. I will graduate December 18th, which is in like 2 weeks. But yeah, I decided to film this, super last minute because I was thinking if I was just starting nursing school, I would have loved to watch a video like this. So anyways, if you're interested in knowing how I got through nursing school, how I achieved my 4.0, go ahead and keep on watching, but please, please, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. This is my boyfriend and I's channel. Today I kind of just took over, but don't forget to subscribe to our channel, to support us, to like this video. If you want me to keep on maybe making more nursing school or nursing related videos, go ahead and let me know, and I will be more than happy to do that. But anyways, without further ado, I've never known what the right phrase for that is. Without wasting any more of your time, let's go ahead and keep on watching. The first advice that I'm going to give you is an advice that is just very general, and a lot of people, most people who have gone through nursing school are going to give you this advice. And this is that the questions that you will get in nursing school exams are going to be totally different than what you have had in your prereqs or what you have had in your past degree, right? So how are the nursing school questions, right? A lot of people will tell you, and they are very correct, is that these questions are very, very tough. Not because the question in itself is tough, but because one, you are not used to this type of question, and two, it requires a lot of critical thinking, right? So they are not going to ask you, what is this bone? Or where is the right atrium of the heart, right? They're not gonna ask you that. They are going to ask you basically critical thinking questions in the way that, what is going to kill your patient first, or what is the greatest benefit for this patient? There might be select all that apply answer choices, and if it is not a select all that apply answer choice, if it is just like a multiple choice question, sometimes you'll encounter questions that are going to have more than one right answer, right? And so you're like, what? Because you're so used to questions and like your prereqs that, eliminating, yeah, for sure, this one's not it, this one's not it. In nursing school, you're going to encounter questions that you're going to be like, dude, all of them sound right. And all of them might be right, but which one is the most correct? That is like going to be your biggest struggle, your biggest transition challenge for nursing school, is really knowing how to study for these questions. So how do I study, right? How did I study? What worked for me is really not memorizing things. That's not going to get you an A in nursing school. That's not going to get you a 4.0. That's not going to get you anywhere. That's not going to help you. Memorizing in nursing school is a big no-no, right? How I studied is, let's say I was going through PowerPoint, or I was re-listening to a lecture, is I ask myself all the why questions. Well, why do I do this intervention? Or why does this patient need to eat this? But why does this patient need to be on bed rest? Why? Asking yourself those why questions and really analyzing what you're studying, right? And knowing why you do things, knowing why the circulation of the heart goes like the way that it does, knowing why, that's going to get you the A in nursing school, because that's going to really, really make you understand the content that you're trying to study, right? Relating to like, do I need to study in groups? That's totally up to you. For some people, or for some of my classmates, studying in groups really helped them, and all-nighters really helped them. That was not me. Studying in groups distracted me, and all-nighters, that just fried my brain. And so I would never want to risk not sleeping and then going into a nursing school exam. The way that it worked for me is if I was studying alone, reading did not really work for me. Like reading for hours straight, that did not work for me. What worked for me is I am an auditory learner and I am a visual learner. So what I loved to do, and registered nurse RN, I think that's her YouTube channel, that she's going to be your lifesaver. Kathy Parks is going to be your lifesaver. And any other educational YouTube video related, bless you, related to that content that you're studying is going to be your best friend if you're a visual learner. I watched a lot of videos for things that I did not understand, for things that I needed to go a little more in depth in. Another thing that really helped me is getting a whiteboard. So getting a whiteboard. Get a whiteboard, put it on your wall, and write things down. That also really helped me. Just speaking things out loud is also going to really just help things stick. If I was studying with a partner, which I think 3rd and 4th semester, I studied with a partner and it made things so much easier for me. So when I started studying with my friend, what really helped us is go through one chapter at a time or through one PowerPoint at a time, however your school does it, and really go in depth, talk it out loud, ask ourselves why this, why that. And then sometimes when you're studying with another partner, they can catch things that you might not have thought of, but you know, now you do, like now you know, right? So studying with a partner is good in that way, in that it helps fill in those tiny little gaps that you maybe had no idea that, hey, oh my God, that's so true. I definitely should have studied for that. Thank you for telling me. That's how studying with the partner kind of helps you. I don't know if that made sense. Another thing that you're going to learn in nursing school, or that you should be prepared for before you go into nursing school, is that it is going to require a lot of your time. And the lifestyle that you used to have before nursing school might not be the lifestyle that you are going to have when you're a nursing student. A lot of those parties with friends and hangouts with families every weekend. But yeah, a lot of things that you used to do before nursing school are not going to work. You need to know how to manage your time. You really need to know how to manage your time in nursing school. And a lot of the times, what differentiated the people that got higher grades versus the people that, you know, did not so good as the other students, a lot of that kind of came down to how much they studied. Well, you know, rewind that. How much you studied? Sure, but also how you studied. But studying does help. You know, you cannot cram, is what I'm trying to say. That's not going to work for you. So what I did to manage my time is a planner is your best friend. You need to have a planner, or at least a planner will help you so much in not forgetting that you need to study a certain chapter, and not forgetting those tiny assignments, because aside from being so stressed with exams, you are also going to have a lot of little assignments that you're going to be like, what the hell? And so you don't want to forget those, because those can really make it or break it, if you're wanting that A. So yeah, definitely have a planner. So as you can see here, I don't know, this was my last semester, but I just wrote, you know, my little assignments, what I had to do. And actually, like, if my due date was on the 9th, like if the due date for an assignment was on the 9th, I would usually put it like on the 7th. So I know that, you know, I am getting this assignment out of the way on time. So yeah, all in all, a planner is going to be your best friend. It's really going to help you manage your time, really going to help you stay ahead, and really going to help you prioritize on what you need to do. All right, so now let's talk about ATIs. A lot of universities now, a lot of nursing schools now do kind of make ATI a part of your grade, like a part of your overall grade. How to study for ATIs, right? I'm going to be honest, I never finished an ATI book. Sometimes I never even opened an ATI book. I'm going to be really honest with you on what worked for me for ATI. Oh, I'm getting all comfy now. I'm going to be really honest on what worked for me regarding ATIs. Kathy Parks was my ultimate best friend, my idol, my chef's kiss. I got level 3s on all of my ATIs, all of them. And that, I'm not saying that to show off. I'm saying that because I'm freaking shook. Like, some of these ATIs, I really thought I was going to fail. So what really worked for me again was Kathy Parks. Get those flashcards if they're still available. She really condenses the material and really knows like how to pinpoint what's important and what you need to know. Another thing is do those practice questions and finish those practice questions. On ATI, there's this little, I'm pretty sure you guys know how to find it, but for every ATI, there's a question bank or a practice test bank. And sometimes like for farm, there was like 400 questions, etc. Like for med surg or for OB or whatever. Do those questions and practice those and read the rationales. And also a little tip here, a little secret tip is what I also used to do is on Quizlet, if you Google or if you search on Quizlet, for example, farm ATI remediation need to know topics, a lot of different Quizlet sets will pop up. And basically what those are is people who, let's say, didn't get a level 2 on the ATI and they had to do some sort of remediation, at least that's what I'm assuming. They wrote down, I guess, the rationales of or like the information that was on the ATI book. And a lot of those remediations is what people, like the most frequently missed questions in general, what people usually miss on ATIs, like on the farm ATI or med surg ATI or whatever the case may be. And so now you know, hey, I'm studying what most people usually miss, so I'm probably not gonna miss it. Does that make sense? All right, on to the next topic. Another thing that is probably not going to surprise you, this one's not a lot of like a shocker, is you're going to need some sort of caffeine. And honestly, before nursing school, I did not drink Starbucks. I did not drink any type of coffee. I wasn't really a big fanatic. Now, if you follow me on social media, you know that I am a coffee addict. So you're not gonna, I'm not saying like, oh yeah, you're gonna need to drink coffee, but definitely find something that is going to just keep that energy going, something healthy that is going to keep that energy going, that is going to help you I guess stay focused, whether it be coffee, like invest in a good coffee machine that is going to save you a lot of money, because that's also something you need to learn how to budget in nursing school, because if not, you're gonna go broke on coffee. But yeah, so invest in, let's say you like teas, invest in a tea machine. I don't even know if they have those, but invest in something that in the long run is going to help you save money, because believe it or not, mark my words, you are going to be just into something that is going to boost your energy. Invest in something that is going to help you in those long nights, those final nights where you're studying for an exam and you're like, I can't do it anymore. Yes, chug that coffee, girl. Chug it and keep going. I believe in you. Now, I think my last tip that I have is there has to be a balance. You know, you cannot spend day after day, night after night, 24 hours a day studying, because there's only so much your brain can retain. And you also don't want to like overwhelm your brain and overwhelm yourself. What worked for me is I used to study for 30 minutes, like 30 minutes straight, and then give myself like a 10-minute break. And that will kind of just calm me down. It was like kind of like a breath of fresh air before I went back on the grind again. So study for 30 minutes, then for 10 minutes, go out and take your dog on a walk, or just, you know, catch up on Instagram or whatever you need to do. Do that, you know, don't study like 8 hours straight, because at the end of those 8 hours, you're going to be like, what the fuck did I just study? What the hell did I just read? Then, you know, visit your family, treat yourself a little, have a day where, you know, it's your off day. Let's say it's Sunday, you have, you know, you're caught up on your assignments, your test isn't until next Friday. Relax, go to church. If you know, if you have that spiritual life, go see your family, go take your dogs to the park, go watch a movie with your boyfriend or with your friend or with your girlfriend, you know. Do things that are going to fulfill you for that day, that are going to make you happy, that are going to remind you on why you started this journey, because nursing school all in all can be very overwhelming, can give you a lot of anxiety that you didn't even know was inside you, and you can sometimes forget why you started this journey and is this journey worth it, just because you're overwhelmed, you know. And I don't blame you, I was that same way. So taking that day off to just kind of get away from the reality of nursing school for a second, that can really help you. Never ever doubt yourself, like in general, in life and in tests. Choose like your first instinct is what I mean. See, even Achilles agrees. Your first instinct is more than likely, or 90% of the time, your first instinct is going to be the right answer. Do not change your answers. But in general, believe in yourself. Be confident. Ask a lot of questions. Ask your professor questions. Ask your clinical instructor questions. In clinicals, ask a lot of questions. Be very hands-on. Make nursing school the best possible experience. You know, you're a student. You're there to learn. You're there to make mistakes. That is the time where it is okay to ask. No, even in the workplace, it's okay to ask a lot of questions. But that is the time, that is your moment where you can make mistakes. So yeah guys, that is honestly all I have for like my tips and my advice on how I got through nursing school. Like I said, I do graduate in 2 weeks, and I ended nursing school with a 4.0. I got level 3s on all my ATIs, and I graduated with summa cum laude honors. If I can do it, if I did it, you can too, and I totally believe in you. You have gone so far to get to this point. Do not let nursing school break you. Do not let nursing school get the best of you. You get the best of nursing school. You make nursing school your BITCH. Definitely comment down below what you would like for me to maybe further explain. Where am I now? P.S. I got a position at a pediatric critical care unit before I even graduated, before I even took my NCLEX. So if you want for me to maybe give you the tips on tricks on how to get a job, maybe interviewing tips, definitely comment down below. I would love to chat with you guys more on this topic. All right, you guys, I think that is all I have for you all today. I really, from the bottom of my heart, I really hope this helped you a lot. Definitely let me know in the comments down below what you would like to see next. I can talk about anything related to nursing school. I love you guys so much. See you guys in the next video. Peace.